Well, good morning everyone. Larry back with you again, and yes, this is me. And if you want to know what an ice storm looks like at the farm, then just stay tuned on this video. That's what we're going to be talking a little bit about. An ice storm in North Alabama. I'm standing in the door of my barn looking back up toward our house, and you can see from the trees, the little Christmas trees, and even this tree here, some different things what the ice is already doing. We're at about 31 degrees, so we're just at that point of being below freezing. Even the rock here coming up to the barn have a coating of ice on the, and it is just it's treacherous. It's treacherous walking. The leaves are coated in ice, and it's really slippery to walk around anywhere right now. But I'll just see if I can't venture out just a little bit and take a look at some things looking back down into the woods below the barn. And these trees are all coated with a thin sheet of ice on them, and just a messy, potentially serious situation. The ground is spewed up from being frozen, and the walking coming up through this area is just really treacherous. I'm headed up toward our greenhouse and just paying more attention to my footing than I am really the video at this point. I don't know if you can really tell what we've got going on here. I was trying to get in a position. I'm really afraid to touch or to press on the greenhouse because it does have, I'm going to say there's at least 1/8 of an inch thick coating of ice on the top of the greenhouse. And you can see from this the icicles coming off. Now, one of the things that I'm noticing is that the icicles, there is some melting going on, so I just don't know what is the best thing to do. I had considered putting the heat on inside the greenhouse, and I don't know which is the best. If you got a suggestion on whether or not it's best to just leave it like it is, let the ice kind of help support the roof, then leave a comment below. Here I am in our field of white pines, and you can see that the ice is accumulating on the pines, but so far so good. I'm not really seeing any significant damage to them at all, and I am okay so far with what's going on to these white pines out in this field. I want to stop and take a quick look at Snowmaker. This is our farm truck. This is a 1996 Chevy Silverado. I bought this truck new last time I checked. I think I had around 348,000 miles on Snowmaker. Still a good truck, runs good, but today Snowmaker is just, it's coated in ice. I don't believe I could even get in the truck if I needed to. Certainly couldn't get into this toolbox if I needed to. Moving over into the back side of this field of our Leland cypress, and again got some ice accumulating on these trees. They are basically in fact, I think you could see here that if we broke the ice, we would just break the branches. So again, a nasty situation here in North Alabama. Okay, here we are coming up on the Wood Miser Mill. Let's walk over and take a quick look at this tarp that is covered up with, and you can see there, that's going to be, as I said, somewhere between a 1/16 and 1/8 of an inch of ice that has accumulated. Got a log on the mill. This is one of those that I brought up from down below, and the mill itself again has that coating of ice on it. You can see the icicles. Now, a quick reference to what's going on here. I'm digging out this area of this bank. This is where I'm going to be putting the shed for the mill head of the sawmill, and just wanting to remove some more of this material here so that I can make this area here flatter, be able to access the mill better from this side, load logs on, put my log bunk in this area here. So that will come, but certainly not today. So let me pan back around here and we take a look. I put out the little deer some feed this morning. We got our feeder here. I'm not a hunter, so this is strictly for our enjoyment and for the deer's enjoyment also. Got the box feeder here where I pour some special supplement that we call it their weekend treat, and then got the feeder here that's set to go off in the morning and go off in the afternoon late. Well, there you have it, folks. Again, the temperature is somewhere around 31 degrees. We've got a steady rain falling. You saw on the video as I walked around very cautiously over the farm, the ice coating that we've already got, and we're probably getting close to our high for the day. So as soon as we get into the afternoon hours, this temperature is going to start dropping, and overnight's going to be very interesting. But thank you so much for watching the channel today. Be sure, if you would, to subscribe. Go over to YouTube and search for our channel, Terra Place Christmas Tree Farm. And if you will, subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Ring the little bell. And if you would, be sure to share it with a friend. We're very close to that 100 subscriber goal that we had set. In fact, we're 4 subscribers away from that 100 subscriber goal. So thank you so much to those who have already subscribed to the channel. Again, this is Larry. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Maybe the weather will be just a little bit nicer on the next video. And by the way, let me stop before I go and remind you, we've got a change coming up. I thought we would mention it in the last video about harvesting the poles. I'm kind of working on making that announcement a video all on its own with a little bit more excitement to be tied to it. So again, be watching for that. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.